Are you ready to budget? Are you ready? Are you ready to budget? Are you budgeted?
Hello, it's your girl Sharon from SKB Budgets. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, how you doing? I'm a cash budgeter who enjoys all things budgeting. If you enjoy budgeting, cash stuffing, and savings challenges, stay tuned. Click like, share, and subscribe. Today I'm going to be doing my monthly, I'm going to be implementing my monthly budget on my calendar, as well as writing all of my bills down to get a total and then figure out how much I can use for my savings challenges as well as my sinking funds. If you enjoy all things budgeting, get your budgeting binders and your bills, and let's go. All right, for the month of August, I'm going to write down all of my bills that I have for this month. Thankfully, I'm minus one bill because I paid the IRS in July. I paid that off, so I'm good. So on the first, I have quite a bit of money coming out on my first paycheck. If you all remember, I work 2 jobs, so I get 3 checks for a regular month. And when I have a golden month, I will get 4 checks. So my first check comes out on I get paid on the first of every month. And my tithes comes out, my mortgage, my HOA, my car payment, that's my credit card, my ADT, my security system comes out. And that is all that comes out on the 1st. So I don't have anything else that comes out until the 5th. I have Apple Pay. I share that with my daughter. I'm sorry, Apple Music. I share that with my daughter. Amazon Prime comes out on the 16th. I'm looking at my old calendar from last month. Well, not really old. Netflix comes out on the 7th. My electric bill is going to be coming out on the 11th this month. I have a home warranty, which comes out on the 12th. Legal Shield also comes out on the 12th. I'm still debating on if I'm going to continue Legal Shield. Adobe comes out. Comes out also on the 12th. I have a personal loan that comes out on the 15th, as well as my Apple Music. Now, some of my bills they come out automatically. There are other bills like my personal loan, I take that to the bank. And I have my HOA fees, I pay with a check, as well as my trash. So on this month, you're not going to see my trash bill because I pay that quarterly. Okay, we said Amazon Prime on the 16th. My water is around the 19th, so I'm going to put that on the 19th. My cell phone comes out on the 20th. AT&T comes out on the 23rd. And I'm in the process of looking around for some another internet. I have a lot of issues with AT&T, and I've heard other people have a lot of issues with AT&T as well. So I'm in the process of looking for other internet services that are in my area. So I live in the country and they don't have a lot of options. So I need to pick the best one. So then car insurance comes out on the 27th. And my whole life policy also comes out. My insurance policy comes out on the 27th. So honestly, my car insurance and whole life can come out on the 27th or the 28th. It just depends. So I just got to make sure that I have the money in there. So I will be getting paid on the 1st. And I highlight the days that I get paid. I get paid on the 11th and on the 25th. So the 11th and the 25th, that is my part-time job. And I normally get paid every 2 weeks from that job. My full-time job, I only get paid once a month. So if anyone knows how it is to get paid once a month, you have to stretch that money for the whole entire month. And I've always worked a part-time job when I worked a job my full-time job was monthly, was a monthly check. I think I have covered everything. If I haven't, we're gonna check it out. So I put my bills on this calendar, and then I also write my bills out on a piece of paper. This next step is another visual for me that I do each month. I write down all of my bills on a separate sheet of paper. I write on the one side, I put the amount, and then I will add up all of my bills for each month and get a total. The total amount of my bills I will subtract from my monthly income that I bring home. Once I get that amount, I know how much I'm able to save, use in my cash stuffings or in my savings challenges. Again, this is another visual for me to help me maintain my budget as well as see what I can do for my savings challenges and my sinking funds. So I have all of these. I also have the dates that I get paid from my jobs. So I will know that I need to make sure that I'm just utilizing and keeping the money in the bank for each of the bills to be paid. And also I have to write checks. So this is the monthly paycheck bill tracker. I purchased this from the Budget Mom, and I just absolutely love this. It gives you a visual of what you're paying with each check, your envelopes, and the envelopes are, like I said, my envelopes are Star and Spaz, my gas and my groceries. These are everyday things that I carry with me just if I need them. Then I will have my sinking funds if I'm going to pay some extra debt and some extra savings challenges. On my first paycheck, I do not do or stuff any sinking funds because a lot of my bills come out on the first of the month. So again, this is August 2023. And I have already gotten paid, so I'm going to put 8/1/23. I got paid 2 days ago, and I just left the money in there because I don't need to buy anything else. It's just that simple. So, again, I get paid $3,272.96 full time. So, okay. So again, like I said before, Certain things come out of this check, and certain bills come out of this check, and so I'm going to be writing them down. Again, my tithes definitely is always first. My mortgage. $128.22. 1282. What was I talking about? My HOA fees is $127. And I mailed that off. My car payment is $402. And we're definitely working on getting that paid off as soon as possible. I'm going to be paying $108 on my credit card. ADT, my security system, is $66.57. Netflix is $21.34. And my Apple Music, and I give this money to my daughter, so I'll just transfer $9 to her account. Alrighty, so this is going to be, how much is this going to be? Let's add it up. 575, 128, 128. I am having fun. 1,282, 127, 402, 108, $66.57, 31. I am jacking these numbers up. 21, 34, and $9. So that's a total of $2,590.91. $2,590.91. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to subtract the $2,590.91 from what I get paid, and then I'll have a total. 32796. So that's a total of $682. Again, I use a pencil ever so often, just in case I need to erase, and 5 cents. So this $682.05 is going to go down here to the leftover. I'm just going to use this, 682 and 5. Now, again, like I showed you all earlier, I have a line item of what I give myself or give my dogs for the month. I break it down because it also helps me spread it out the whole month. I used to want to do all of my envelopes with this first check, and then I got the loan, and there was just no way I could do that. So it's a process, y'all. It's a process. You know, sometimes we want to do things a certain way, and it's just some things you just can't. And that's okay. So again, what I do here, I budget $130 for Star and Spaz. I budget $150 for gas, as well as $200 for groceries. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to be getting $70 for Star and Spaz, because they have quite a bit of food left over. I'm going to get $50 for my gas, and that is in $25 increments. And then for my groceries, I'm going to get out $100. I went to the grocery store the other day thinking I was going to spend $25, and I had a list. I did get some things that were not on the list, my fault, and it was $32. I'm like, come on now. So I definitely encourage you to create or have a list, and do your best not to go outside of that list. I struggle with that, and I did overspend on my groceries last month. I've gotten into this. I love watermelon, so I've gotten into the idea of getting watermelon ever so often. And I mean, I love watermelon. It's better than getting other things that I used to get. like fast food all the time. So don't do that anymore. Not as much. So I have a personal loan, and was debating. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just pay all of that with this check, and just to get it out of the way. I said I was gonna this month. I'm gonna start trying to pay a little bit more towards my credit card, as well as rebuilding my $1,000 emergency fund. So last month, the end of last month, I took out the rest of one of my savings challenges to have money for my lawn care. So I'm going to restart that up this month, for the month of August. So credit card, I'm going to put $50 in here. And I'm going to, with extra savings, I'm going to car repair. I have to add some money for car repair. I'm budgeting $50 that I'm going to stuff in my car repair envelope, and then I'm going to restart my $1,000 savings challenge, and I'm going to put $40 in there. Okay. So, let's see. I'm going to do 70 plus 50 plus 100, and that is 220. Now, I'm going to take the 220 and subtract that from the 682.05. 682.05 minus 220. And I will have $462.05. So since I'm not going to be stuffing any sinking funds, I'm going to skip that. And then I'm going to bring the $462 here and 5 cents here. So I'm going to add $195, and that's the rest of my loan. So again, my loan is $303, and I already have $108 in another bank. So I just got to add $195 to it. So $195 times 50 is $245. Again, we're going to subtract that $245 from $462.05. $462.05 minus $245, and we have $217.05. My goodness, my numbers have been jacked up. I have been saying numbers wrong all day. I need to slow down. So my extra savings, that is $90. And again, I'm going to bring this $217.05 down, and now I'm going to subtract $90 from that. And that will leave me with $127.05. I'm debating on if I'm going to put some money in for myself. I'll just have to see. I like having a buffer, because at one point I didn't have a buffer, and that is a struggle waiting from the 1st to like the 11th to get paid for my next check of the month. So this month I'm gonna have $127.05 as a buffer, which will I'm hoping and praying I don't overspend, and if I need to use it, it's there. So hopefully I will have this money to go over into my next check, and I will show you all the next on the 11th when I do that another paycheck bill tracking video. So again, I want to thank you all. This is the end of my video. I want to thank you all for joining me and sharing in my budgeting journey. Budgeting is what you make of it. It is, I enjoy it. I really enjoy budgeting, because it gives me a chance to figure out what I'm going to do with my money, where is it going. So my mother would always say, well, you're nickel and diming your money. And I used to say, what does that mean? Well, when you're spending money and you're not keeping track of it, you don't know where it's at. So it's like, okay, I bought this. I don't know what I bought. Where did I spend $20 at? So with budgeting, you have a roadmap that helps you and it shows you where your money's going. Also, with the $127 that I have left over for this check, I'm more likely going to use that to put some money towards my church event, to give maybe $25 for that as well. So I want to thank you all for, again, sharing my journey, my budgeting journey with me. Another video will be coming out shortly. I thank you all again. Do something nice for everybody, someone, and one love.